Hi cuties, this is Joey Grant from theQ.co, and I'm here to do a coming out story part 2. Last year I asked a lot of community folks to tell stories, and we all told our coming out story, and now I decided to come out with more coming out. So anyway, so I think that coming out is really important, and I think that if you're in a safe and healthy environment, it's really highly recommended, and it really creates unity and community and support, and we can stand more in solidarity together. So my coming out is not necessarily a specific thing, but it's a more realization, a coming out moment of my own being and identity. And I think that it's something I've thought about in the last 2 years. It's something that I've been really working on and workshopping and processing with myself and with others that are close and safe and friendly and loving and family. So the thing is my whole life I've really struggled with gender, and not necessarily the my struggle has been is feeling part of the male community, and I don't think I ever really have. And I think that I've also had a lot of aggressive and abusive relationships with males in a lot of different ways. Even in my childhood as a student, I was bullied and called princess, daily, and that was my nickname for years, and it was widely used by, a lot of the class, and, teachers knew this, and people knew this, and it was really difficult. And and now that I'm looking back at it, it doesn't seem as harsh because I love women and femme and feminism, and even though I know it's used against me, like, now I like to use those things in my behalf as who I am, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my femme side. I'm proud of my female qualities. But that's what leads to the next issue with me, is that gender is just given to us in a box, and I don't really know if I can tell what's male and what's female, and I think it's just about being me, and it's confusing. It's very confusing, and as you can tell, that's what I'm working through, is figuring that out. But the one thing I have figured out is I'm happy and embracing and proud of being viewed at femme or female or girl or she or any of those things, because I would be proud to be a woman or be identified as a woman. And I mean, as for my identity, it's so confusing. I don't know what it is. Like, my appearance is usually very apparently male with some femme sides to it, and it's something I'm working through and workshopping. But the one thing I do know is that I'm allowing it. I'm not holding back. I'm not trying to conform to make someone else happy like I did all my life, and probably even into my late 20s, which is beautiful and sad and interesting, and I can't look back and regret it. I just have to move forward and every day wake up and be who I am. I have to come out as who I am every day and allow it, and not let those bad negative thoughts get me down. And I think that's what's important. I think the really important next step for me and for anyone I encourage is just to come out as who you are, and not to allow yourself to be conformed. I think every day we don't wake up and decide who we are. We wake up and decide who we're not gonna be that day, how we're gonna conform to make someone happy, and if that's our family, our friends, our lovers, it's important that we be who we are, and if those can't accept us, then we make those harder decisions when they happen. I'm so graced in my life to have people that support me and listen to me, and I work very hard to add to that that roster, because I need it. And I'm just happy to come out today as a person who is evaluating their gender, allowing their gender to be variant, and also embrace those around me and look at their beautiful expressions of gender and identity and not judge that and not allow people around me to judge it and not allow myself to go back to those little boxes of how we're supposed to be and be like, you're not being that. Why aren't you being that? Because I don't want to be that. I want to be whoever I am. And it's something I'm going to work on for a very long time. And it's something, it's interpersonal and it's about me and it's important to me. And I just hope that everyone's able to come out today in a lot of ways and come out as who you are, come out and support. Show your love for the people around you that are being exactly who the fuck they are, and they don't care. And that's beautiful. And they probably do care. They probably do care because there's people probably trying to stop them every way they get. And that could even be from nasty looks to nasty sayings to any kind of nastiness. And, we need to stand up in solidarity with everyone and allow them to be who they need to be, especially if it's in a positive, affirming, gorgeous life of community. And again, from my standpoint and the Q, every day I'm amazed by our readers, our contributors, our friends, our family. You guys are everything to me, and you keep me going and keep me doing stuff like this, and I thank you so much. And again, I'm Joey Grant from theQ.co. Please follow us, join our newsletter, come to our events, see who we are. We love you guys.